difference in the two teams, and it was really just it was a reality check for Ohio State. I mean, their program, the Big Ten as a whole, is just really sorry to say it. I mean, wait, breaking news: the Big Ten is whack. This just in.
This is my problem with the whole hype. Oh, Beanie Wells not gonna play. The whole USC collision in the Coliseum. Ohio State after Beanie Wells and Laurinaitis, name me a guy.
They have nobody.
What was the hype? I mean, SC don't have the Bush, the Liner, and all them type of guys, but we know they got guys in the stable, so they was the number one team. Now, if this was a Troy Smith on that team, a Jenkins, along with Wells and Gamble and all them other cats, I would believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was overhyped.
And I mean, I want to be honest. I mean, I believe in Benny Wells. I mean, I think a guy's he's a great athlete, great talent. But Laurinaitis guy, I mean,
I like Maluga over Laurinaitis.
I mean, you're talking about. I mean, Laurinaitis, he fits well in. I mean, in the defense, he knows how to line up and he can get leverage, but he's not a playmaker. No. You're not afraid of him. He's not gonna run anybody down. I mean, Ray Maluga, I mean, he might fit the wrong hole here and there. But when a guy comes at you, you won't know. You don't want that kind of conversation.
No.
Did I do something wrong, mister? I mean, hold on.
Hey, let's talk about it like that, brother.
Let's talk about it first, sir. And you can just see. I mean, that you watch. I guarantee. I guarantee. We can go look at the stats. I guarantee Laurinaitis had more tackles than Ray. But but Ray made more plays. Yeah. Hey, give me the guys that make more plays. I mean, the tackles are great and all good, but give me the guy who shows them on tape and make plays. Ray probably had 10 tackles. But the touchdown was big.
Yeah. Enough said.
Me, like me personally, man, I just expected a better defensive showing from Ohio State.
Right.
Like offensively, I knew they was gonna struggle, but just head-to-head defense-wise, and it was very poor. You know what I'm saying? And like, I went to sleep.
But Brother Craig, I kind of feel bad right now. I kind of feel bad because we got Sean and he's commenting on USC and Ohio State, and you know what I mean. And I know he's a guy. You know what I mean, you know how to analyze the game, but I want to bring it a little near and dear to his house. You know what I mean? How you feel about the Long Beach City College Cerritos matchup?
Well, hey, those. I want to bring someone where you really pivotal matchups.
Exactly. See, you hear the passion in that.
Y'all play for the milk can.
Yeah. Like, we got some great games, man. That's real close and dear to my heart, John.
Yeah, and I know it is, brother. I know it is.
Shout out to those Vikings.
Shout out to them Vikings. Nah, I don't know about the Falcons. The Vikings.
Sarah Palin, VP candidate.
Oh my God.
There's been talk about her pregnant teen daughter, and about the fact that for an older lady, she kind of hot, man.
No, she ain't kind of hot.
What's y'all take on Miss Palin?
When did team jump offs become the new inside ish? Like you know what I mean? Like your daughter is a floozy. Yeah. I mean, how it really amazes me.
But do you think that does that affect McCain and Palin's pursuit to presidency?
When you run it on family, it does. When you going out telling everybody that soccer mom, difference between a soccer mom and a pet bull is lipstick. I mean you're talking about family values and
but then again, a lot of families in the United States go through teen pregnancy.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Like that.
A lot of people can say that's my child, but I can still see
I can relate.
The family like as a whole is still strong.
Well, I mean, but you also got to think about this. I mean, well, if that's the case, if that's what you guys want to say, they're running on, I mean, I'm like you guys. My daughter is a high school jump off. She's a floozy, and look at her, she's pregnant, and I'm like you. That makes me. If that makes her relatable, that's what you want to say. Then why didn't she come out there and just say it then? Why did somebody have to find out about it? I mean, because I seen the Republican convention, and I seen her daughter on the stage with a sweater covering her stomach, like. Well, if you really feel proud that, this is my family and we're normal and stuff like this happens, why did you hide it?
Well, I would probably say because, one, she's trying to establish herself first before she can drop, deuce on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And, say, hey, I'm the vice president. But, yeah, my little girl, she been stinking it up somewhere and she pregnant.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Here's my problem. In all aspects of the media, been giving her flack about, she has a pregnant daughter, she's not married, this, that, and the other, and like giving her stuff about it, like if they want to get technical about religion and being married before you have kids, come on, if you want to get down to it, most of you folks who criticize her, most of you folks fornicate, most of you folks swear, do all kinds of things that are sinful. So, you know what I mean? As far as you going about her saying, like, looking at her negatively, talking about, oh, she's having an illegitimate child and all that's kind of wrong, you know what I mean?
I don't think people's really necessarily judging her on that. I think what it is that...
And we're trying to introduce her as Sarah Palin's daughter who's pregnant and is not married.
Well, I think what it is that, I mean, the fact is that they hid it and somebody had to find out. Well, you know, there is a big difference in me telling you what happened and you finding out what happened.
True.
And I think the difference, and that's what people point out, like, no, yeah, now that we find out, now you're happy that no, you evidently wasn't happy because we had to find out about it. And the fact that you guys are running on this, I mean, and, you know, and she knows she's not, and she's against abortions.
Yeah, she
then she
took the whole program out of, you know, they're from Alaska.
Yeah, and not only is she against abortion, she's against sex education.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't know if she got the memo, but this is 2008, and you know, I mean, and you know, kids are growing up faster than ever. This internet is crazy, and so you're gonna tell me that you rather take your child and have her learn about sex from her friends, because evidently, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it in school, evidently you probably not talk about it at home either, because if you was, she probably wouldn't be pregnant, because if you was talking about it at home, you probably give her some kindness, because evidently she's having sex. I'm sorry, mommy, but she's giving up that thing.
But she probably like mother like daughter. Sarah Palin has a newborn. A young baby.
Yeah.
If that's hers.
Yeah, if that's her. Sarah Palin, I mean, where's the baby daddy? Where's the daddy?
She can get it, but
she might be like mom. You know what I mean? Mom is single, got all these kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
To me, she a little backwards. You know, or she's a whole lot backwards. But you know.
I know Miss Palin is hot.
I think I just find the whole the political aspect just being so funny that, you know, you see on Us Weekly, you see on News Today that you see Sarah Palin and her daughter. I mean, we've made her daughter famous for being a jump off. Like, we made her daughter famous for being a floozy. Made her daughter famous for, you know what I mean, having unprotected sex. I mean, the same people, like, really, the only difference between her and somebody on Maury right now is that her mom's running for vice president. I mean, come on, be for real.
Right.
I mean, she's a Maury person. I mean,
she's a Maury person.
You are not the father. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you're not the father. When it comes to Sarah Palin's daughter, Jimmy, you are not the father. That baby don't look like me. You know what I mean? She's a celebrity now, and I think that's, I mean, so crazy. We're talking about the next president, talking about the most important president candidate race ever.
Yeah, probably.
And we're talking about a high school pregnant student.
It just show, and she's not even in high school, right?
I don't know what.
She's 18. Yeah. She's a teen.
She 18. No, you know, but it just, you know, shows us that the times that he in now, man, it's all effed up.
It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Well, good luck, Miss Palin, and you know, something might happen. Hopefully,
send me a baby shower invitation.
Definitely. Moving right along. Vince Young, fellas, Titans quarterback, allegedly contemplated suicide after, you know, that terrible loss and injuring his knee. Supposedly.
What did this remind me of one of my favorite movies. I've probably seen the thing probably about 2,675 times. But who's counting? Life.
Temperature like 100 degrees.
What? My man Martin looked at Eddie and he said, "What you say? What you call me? Soft." I said it. I smell SOFT.
Capital T.
Soft. And Vince Young is soft, brother.
I mean,
they booing me.
You right.
They booing me.
So I'm gonna go buy a gun.
But you never know.
I'm not going back. They booing me.
I'm on Vince's side. Playing in the NFL is a whole nother level. What? You might be accustomed to being a star, high school, college. NFL it's such a demanding job. You know what I mean? Folks ask you to do wonders, and mentally, you don't know where this dude come from, and for him to take criticism like that he's never had in his entire life, that's a whole lot to ask.
Brother Craig, you said one key thing.
What was that, sir?
It's a job.
Right?
It's a job.
You're right.
Ask anybody who's working a 9 to 5 when they ever been written up before. I had a coaching before. I don't go to my office. I'm a quit because the bills are still due. I mean, that's the only kind of problem people have when they make millions. I mean, it's called adversity. You
You're
want
right.
you want to know what you have in a person? Put some adversity in life and see how they respond.